Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. October 8th, 2025. Go now. This is my standby refuse puddle pour container. This is dazzling white, which I have a bunch of, which I'm fortunate will make a good base. I'm going to sacrifice some decor at 24 karat gold. Dazzling white is also pearl and metallic and deco art. I'm thinking greens and purple and turquoise colors. That's cerulean blue. Which I hope I have some more of because I was just very generous with myself. This is Fandango. I have some fluorescent green, which I don't use much of, so I thought it might be nice to use some of it. Two-handed bottle. I've also got some indigo teal. I'm hoping the purple will spruce things up a little. I've got Cerulean C. This is either cyan aqua or vibrant aqua. It says it's vibrant aqua, so we'll use that. Well, we will, unless we have to take the top off. Oh, it's completely plugged. Give me a second. I just have to get it off my finger. So I'm thinking red violet. Will make things really nice. And I think I'm right. If I could restrain myself from using too many colors, that'd probably be okay too. This is African violet. I have very little of this left, so I'm not going to use a lot anyway. I want to use Dancing Fuchsia, but I also want to use Triple Sec. This is Triple Sec. I have Perfectly Peacock, which I never used enough of. I said I wanted to use some Dancing Fuchsia, and so I shall. Judiciously, hopefully. Looks like drips. Originally I thought about some orange, but I can always change my mind and add some if I want to. I do want to use some Snapdragon. Or maybe I've got some Perfect Indigo around here somewhere. I'm just going to take the top right off the Snapdragon, if I can. Makes me want more green before I go. So I'm going to use my sour apple if it'll come out. I'm right down to the point where I need to mix more paint. And that means if I tip it too fast, I'll get the marble in the tip that I use to shake the paint up. I've cut paint chips on my fingers. I don't want paint chips on my fingers. I'm glad I did that. Alright, that's a lot of bottles to close. So I'm going to put this right down here for right now. I'm going to try not to overdo making the negative space go away. I'm going to turn that around and brush it off. It fell over onto my floor where the cat has been recently. Not by invitation either. So, where to start? I think I'm going to move that over. I want some orange. I can't help it. Maybe just a little to see how I like it. That way if I really need to, I can always cover it up. That's Orange Crush, and I'm almost out, which I've probably said repeatedly. I'm going to scrape off the edge. And because it's the first go, I'm going to tip that. Let it run. And then I'm going to use not a toother tool, I'm going to use a nail art tool and drag it out. I think I'm going to want more purple. Try and go from the bottom. Remember to scrape your shovel off. So much for leaving extra negative space. I'm going to try and link up whatever is coming out of my shovel. Hopefully my head isn't blocking everything. It's a pretty extreme angle. Try and lean forward to do this. Might have to come back tomorrow and finish. I'm wondering about dragging this out. That worked okay. I kind of want to do something with that strange end down there. As in, fill in with another tendril. That worked okay. Still have quite a bit of paint left. I'll bring that right up to the edge. Trying to cross things over is trepidatious at best. But if I don't try, I'll never learn. I'm going to go for the end. Trying to remember to scrape the bottom off. I'm going to switch it up. Go from the other direction. Yes, I am going to switch it up. I'm going to tip that shovel back. Try and make the bottom. Could put little tiny tassels on the end of my grasses. I like that. That's pretty cool. I'm wondering if I should leave that black negative space. Thinking I should. I need one more tendril, and then I could leave a whole bunch of leave a big gap on the right hand side and be happy about it. Oh, I see I've got a bubble or something. No, gotta move. Just going to pull that right down to the bottom. And I'm feeling like putting a little something right here. Now, do I want to do anything else? I think I'm going to dip my shovel, take my chances. like that to look like it's going behind. If I decide I want to do something else to this, it's going to have to be tomorrow. Trying to fatten up my lower blade. I guess there's going to be another something or other there. Not sure what to do about that. I could just pick it up. I think that worked okay. Just in case it didn't, I'll use a Q-tip. Alright, that's pretty simple and pretty cool. I do have one issue. I see I motivated my pattern somehow. I guess it's just going to be part of the charm of the piece. I'm going to take my silicone rubber brushes and put little tassels on the top of everything. Well, maybe not everything, but some things. Because I like little tassels on the top of things. And I'm going to have to figure out what to do with the rest of my paint. Maybe one more tassel. Maybe two, maybe three. I kind of want to put something in this spot. Well, that's it for me for now. added that. Hi, this is Priscilla. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you'd like to be super helpful, please join the membership. My art is for sale. I'm here to help. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I have 2 books on paint pouring. They're found in the Amazon link, and the Amazon link is found on the link tree in the description underneath the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you come again. Bye for now. Priscilla out.